Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Standard Grind. And you know what? It's kind of crazy, but it's my birthday. Who would have thought? Another trip around the sun. I honestly never thought I'd make it to 26. I was a really dumb kid, and so being here means a lot. So we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna do some standard. We had a really cool RCQ at the Boar's Hat Gaming. Shout out to the Boar's Hat Gaming. Tales from the Tap. If you enjoy Magic podcast, go check out Tales from the Tap. MTG Chicago, paper gameplay, best gameplay on YouTube. Paper Chicago or MTG Chicago for paper gameplay. And then Flexlot if you're looking for a good website for your deck lists. Flexlot.gg. And yeah, I think that's the plugs. Those are all my homies. Go support the locals. And yeah. We're going to be jumping into some standard. We went 2-3 at an RCQ today. And we're just going to grind. Testing out this list. Trying to figure out what the best main deck configuration is. We went down a Draconautics Engineer and up to 3 Painter Studios. So we're going to see if only playing 1 Draconautics and having 3 Painters is good. Yeah, it was a really fun third round against my buddy Frank today. Always a good time when me and Frank get to play. Basic Mountain, okay. Go to combat and attack. Play the Seer Slicer, they kill it. What? They're playing red and they didn't kill my dude? Play a 2-2. Just tap out for a 2-2. Is this the mirror? Okay, salute. Big whoops to my opponent. Combat attack. Oh my god, they concede! GG, opponent, GG. Wow. That was awesome. Honestly, I think this is the Goblin mirror goes, is you just like, whoever goes in the play kind of wins. Make sure that this is working before we start an event. Oh, was it really not working? Hold up. It says it's not working, so let me triple check that everything is how it's supposed to be. Close all these extra tabs. It says that it's working, so let me click. Just share my face. Entire screen? No, let's just do mtga. That's probably a little bit easier. Let's see if that works a little bit better. Let's play in an event. Traditional standard. Rakdos fish. We're gonna be diving in. Let's play it how we did today, which was no pyroclasms. Litho, Mantic Barrage, and Frenzy. And a Torch. And with these cards, we have a completed sideboard. We'll try it like this. The deck felt really good. Howl Squad Heavy was a hell of a card. Draconautics Engineer kind of felt a little bit too slow in some matchups, but that could have just been like sequencing and like the spot that we drew it in. All in all, I feel like Goblin's is back. Not with that hand, though. This hand's a lot better. Bottom of Krenko. Or we bottom another 1-drop. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 if we draw a bunch of lands, but it's not worth it. Oh, this is Caretakers? Okay. Main deck Authority is like really bad. Play a Scamp. A Johnny's Pride Mayday. This is like the anti-goblins tech. Play a lord. Man, I really don't want to lose to this Johnny's Pride mate. Although I feel like I'm gonna lose to this Pride mate. Okay, so we have a lord. This is really good. This goes to 6. So this is 6 by itself. Guy enters tapped. Goes to 7. Ugh. So we have to be in chump block mode for the rest of the game and kill this other Johnny's Pride mate. And they're gonna make a cat with this collector. Okay. This allows us to kill the cat collector, which is like not the greatest, but it's what we have. Okay, that's not a land, which was our fear. That is a land. Okay, sequencing is like on our side today. Play this. Play another scamp, probably. Go to 11. If I attack, the dude dies, and I just get the guy back anyways. But it isn't a blocker at that point, so I won't attack. Man, if we lose to 2 of Johnny's Primates, it's crazy. Hey, what's up, Tim? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's 26 now. It's crazy. Aether Drift live? Yeah, Aether Drift is live on Arena. Super excited to be doing this here. So we get a Death Trigger. The goal is to eventually hit a Krenko. Land is fine. We get those out of the way. It's another creature, so we'll just play a Lackey. Make their dudes bigger. Play a Scamp. Go to 10. I really don't want to attack. No attacks. I think I can justify an attack next turn if I get a land. Wow. Glad I didn't attack. Scamp can kill their 1/1. But we're not really thinking about like killing them on the backswing, so we'll just dome their face. Land. Squeeze pretty good. And this, oh, it's tapped. Damn it. Okay, the land is good. The squeeze fine. The lackey's fine. We're still on the no attacks plan. I've never seen a console of Pride. I swear these cards that they're playing are not good, but they're looking very good. like I just can't kill this thing. It's getting so big. It's gonna keep poking your face a little bit. Okay, there's a Howl Squad heavy. It's gonna start cranking out some tokens. Okay, Draconautics Engineer's good. So we play a couple bodies this turn. And a lackey. Oh yeah, you do those token things. More token things. Or counter things. Go to combat, I get a guy, enters tapped, more things. I'll attack with just the squee. Right. No, I need it as a blocker. No attacks. This is crazy. The Howl Squad Heavy will give me a free guy every turn that I can throw to make 2 dudes. So like next turn, this one dude will make 2 dudes with the Sear Slicer, and that will continuously happen for the rest of the game. So I should have 2 free chump blocks from now on. I just had to get to this point. The issue is now my opponent has another Ajani's Pridemate that will also get gigantic. And there's a, oh my god, there's a Krenko. The issue is that it's just tapped. So we go Krenko definitely. We still only have 2 chump blockers. This is insane. I'll sacrifice one of the Sear Slicers because I have a Krenko now. Man, Authority of the Consoles is a 1-mana spell that literally does such a good job of shutting down goblins. It's crazy how cracked that card is. Land gone. Interesting. So 2 dudes die, 2 death triggers. And now I'm going to start finally being able to like slowly get out from underneath them. This may or may not be the best way of doing this, but I'm doing it. Okay, land's fine. You can play a Sear Slicer. I mean, we saw this. They have to play other removal. No, let's just play this. I like this. This is cool. This is pretty cool. Now we go to combat. I get a guy. You get some more triggers. Interesting. What are they thinking about? Split up would really mess my day up. They untap and cast split up untapped, and then I die. Authority of the Consoles is so good. I will stop saying it. Okay. Okay, they have a green source. Maybe that's something. Creatures gain trample, perhaps. Three chump blocks, 3 death triggers. I wanna fight for love. I got a song stuck in my head for no reason. Three death triggers, hopefully. Double Lord. We would love some Lords just so we could slam the door. Not quite. Close, not quite. That's a Lord. That's like the best Lord in the deck. Flip another Lord. There's a Lord. I think I want my Lord to not be a creature, though. It's weird. Not a max speed, so that's not for mana yet. These two are for next turn. These two will be gone. I think I go Dropkick Bomber because it's a Lord. Yep. This is 30 damage now. Make the dude. Right now it's the 3 Painter Studios, the 4 Horde Masters, and the 4 Bombers, so it's 11. Now what I do is I go to combat and I attack with 3 of these. 3. Ping, ping, ping. I can leave 3 behind because this can be a chump block, worst case scenario. Attack for a decent chunk. Seven times 3 is 21. No blocks puts them to 26. Yeah, to be fair, if this Draconautics was a painter studio, this game would have been a lot faster. Now that I think about it. So, something to keep in mind for the future. Yeah, right? It took so long to find one. Now they're going to be gaining 1 billion life. They're like really tanking. I wonder if they have a removal spell and they're trying to figure out if they should hit the Lord right now. What? Do you think you could give me your pants for tomorrow so I could get them? No, I'm streaming. What are you doing? I love you. My mom's like, give me your pants for tomorrow. I'm like, no. Why do you want my pants for tomorrow? I love you. I didn't mean the pants you had on. I know what you meant. I love you. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't want that to become. It's not weird. I know. She wants to iron my pants, but I don't have nice pants. I'm wearing whatever tomorrow. My grandma's getting baptized, so gonna go celebrate with her. I'm happy for her. I'm not super religious, but my family is kind of religious. I respect them. Whatever makes my mom happy, you know. I'm glad. I hope it made you smile. At the end of the day, it's all we're here for is to make each other smile. 26 is good. Goes up a speed. Go to the end step. I get 2 guys. And now I can tap these whenever I want. Or this whenever I want. What? What? Being of the next end step. Okay, I thought it was like upkeep, but still. Maybe that's just all they had. And that's fair. If that's all they had, that's respectable. Yeah. She wanted to wait. She had a stroke, and so she recovered, and she was fighting for a while to get her like movement and stuff back. And now that she's like, at a spot where she's got her mobility and stuff, she's like, I want to get baptized, because she's getting older, and she lost my grandpa a little while ago. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day tomorrow for sure. Good way to round out the weekend. And we got MagicCon next weekend, so I'm super excited. Yeah, to play Magic with my friends, it's the best way to spend a weekend. Well, I got these 3/3s lined up for chump blocks. 3 death triggers for me. They just pass. They don't even attack. That's the ultimate pain. I respect an opponent. Unlock. Play this. Trigger that. Yep. Those are all good. Go to combat. They could play something like Settle the Wreckage, so we're not going to swing out. This is 30. This is 20, 25, 20, 30, 29 attackers. They're all 4/3s. I know it's a lot of damage. I want to make sure that I don't somehow lose to an Ajani's Pridemate. We should not lose to a Ajani Pridemate. However, my opponent plays Authority of the Consuls, and you can beat goblins with a ham sandwich if you're playing Authority of the Consuls. So I lose some goblins, get some death triggers, and then we get some. How much damage did we get? Oh, that was just 24 of them. We didn't even try. GG's opponent. See, that's why you don't tap your Cranko before you go to combo or combat. Look, I broke arena. Okay. Let's see if we can. Now, what's crazy about this is I could still just die to like double, like I saw it there. I can just die to a Johnny's Primate. I think Lithomantic is good because it scales to 5. No. We're not bringing in removal. What we're going to be doing is we're just going to say, hey, you're playing Authority of the Consuls and a Johnny's Primate. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you with goblins because I'm playing goblins and I believe in my goblins. Now, don't have a turn 1 Authority of the Consuls. Okay. We will fight through this. We have a great hand to fight through this. We make 1 billion tokens every turn. Now, what's crazy is I play my Lord and I still can't kill this damn thing. I think we offered the trade, though. Damn it. I really wanted them to take a trade. Decline. Ooh, that's a card we didn't see. Okay, so there's other cards besides just a Johnny's Primate that they're playing. See, now we're missing a lot of things. Just the Scamp. Trade with the token? No. Okay, well, I'll shoot the Araba no matter what. Not proliferate. I've done that before. Shoot the Arabo like he's exiled. So that's not a land. That's good. Get the guy back. Your Johnny's Pride macros. What we really want to do here is play this Hell Squad heavy and play this Krenko. Ossification's good. And they hit the Seer Slicer. Or they hit the Lord, which is very smart. Pride Mate's pretty dope. Land. There's probably a land on top, so I can't theoretically attack. Also, if I attack, they eat it. I get another guy. They just get more death trigger or ETP triggers. Am I gonna lose to a Johnny's Pride Mate plus an Authority of the Consuls? Is that a combo? Is Cats a thing? Is this a meta deck? You let me know. Double Authority of the Consuls. Okay, we're Savannah Lions. I am going to lose to a literal Savannah Lions. No. There's a land on top. I can feel it. I will concede. GG. You know what? Sometimes you lose to actual factual Savannah Lions. I think Lithomantic is just worth it. Trim a Krenko. Even though this is what allows me to like go above and beyond Authority. Trim a Draconautics Engineer. Trim Squee. It's not the greatest into what they're doing. All right, let's see if Lithomantic is any good. I feel like I need to be boarding more aggressively. There's a lot of times when I'm just like, meh, let's goblins. This band is bad. Sand's better. Bottom of second, 1-drop. Could just bottom a land, but that's pretty greedy. Let's do the first strike one, because if they play Savannah Lions, we want to be able to punch through it. Yes. Good job, brain. you got there. Play a Sear Slicer. Pridemate's good. Are we killing the hell out of it? Probably. It's the only good blocker they have. $16, get the guy back. There's the Authority. There's another Johnny's Pridemate. Okay. Goblin, Krenko. They probably have an ossification. We're back to where we were before, where we really can't give them ETB triggers for free. We're hoping to trade with this Johnny's Pridemate right now. Ethereal Armor. Arabo is pretty good too. But Arabo means they're not really going to interact. I'll activate. Give you a bunch of triggers. That's fine. Cavern on Goblin. Combat. One attack. Take one. I'll sack it. Just gives me a free way to draw a card and make a token. Got a backup Krenko. It's pretty good. I mean, Elvish Visionary has always been good. Yep. Wow, they take the blocker now because they're going to try to kill me? That's actually crazy, sir. Ma'am. Whoever you identify as. Y'all. This is 13, 15 coming through. But I get rid of their Lord. So now all their 1/1s are 1/1s. Play a Scamp. That's fine. That's fine. Tap the Krenko. 8 more guys. No attacks on the turn. Other cats get lifelink. Oh wow. I have to kill this Regal Caracal. That's just so good. Take 2, go to 3. Get some of your board out of the way. You gain 1 billion life, that's true. Play the Seer Slicer, enters tapped. It's good. It's good. Like to make 1 million more blockers. You gain 1 billion more life. Eventually I'll hit Lords though. And I got this backup Krenko, so he won't stop Krenkoing anytime soon. That's pretty good. Second authority of the consoles. This is going to be a long game. I'm going to settle in. One of these blocks isn't necessary. Death trigger, I'll shoot you other cat. There it is. We'll go Painter Studio first, see what we get. Yeah, there's bound to be a land in there, so we go land. Now we unlock this door, and we go scamp. They get a trigger. Tap this one. Yep. I think we got this, though. We're just playing the super ultra mega long game. The super ultra mega long game. And we might actually get to the point where we're able to just trade with the Ajani's Pridemate. Or one-shot him. Although they'll be gaining so much life off this attack next turn. No attacks. That's removal. If they're hovering over creatures, that means they got something to kill. You take out this Krenko, you're in a pretty good spot. Sheltered by Ghosts gives it ward. That's pretty good. Thankfully, I got my backup Krenko right here. Waiting. Chump. Good. All right, opponent, let me show you the power of exponents. play a Lord. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I would like to sack the Scamp, not proliferate, but to kill this Regal Caracal. That actually gives me another card I can play. And this Caracal next turn is going to be pretty bad. Second of Johnny's Pridemate's good. Chump Block's good. All right, one more Lord. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. So we go Lord. House Squad Heavy. Yep. Mm-hmm. So many triggers. Now I play House Squad Heavy. In combat, we get a guy. More triggers. No, that would have been horrible. Just attack with 23. 4/4s. Four threes. I apologize. Death triggers. More than meets the eyes. Then sure, I'll tap. I want to let my opponent gain as much life as possible so I can show them how incredibly busted Krenko is. I could have done this at their end step so they don't get another this many dudes or tokens on their Pridemate. But at this point, it's just like, I'm going to try to win with style factor. This has been a slog, though. Good old-fashioned grind. Round 1 would be against the life gain deck. I love it. Give me a challenge. I'm not going to emote. You're the one who did this, opponent. You're the one who did this to yourself. You just wanted a simple game. You just wanted to play some standard in a tournament. But you got faced up against the Goblin guy, round 1. And you got to play against Krenko with Authority of the Consoles. Just sitting there going, auto yield, I swear, auto yield, auto yield. It's pretty awesome. I won't tap this Cranko again because it might break Arita. I think in 2... I need 1 more Lord and 2 more turn cycles, and I can get through all this. more triggers. Okay. Another Sheltered by Ghosts, so this game will never end. I play a 3rd Cranko. I just gotta find it. I get 3 looks at it. And that's a Lord. Take the Cranko. But I still have all my Lords. Block. Block. 2 blocks. The issue is I have to deal like 200 damage per in order to get through. But if I find a Cranko with this Howl Squad heavy, I think I get there. Bunch of triggers. I mean, 2 more Lords should do it, right? This is 57 6/6s. Quick maths. Let me grab my pencil real quick. 57 6/6s. That's 42. Carry the 4. 6 times 5 is 30. Add the 2 is 32. 324. They're 448. That's not enough. We'll go land. Play the Dropkick Bomber. Play the Cacophony. Oh, I got so many triggers. Yep. Play the Scamp. Yep. I'm chilling. It's not me, I swear. I'm the one trying to do the things. Play the Lord. Go to combat. So this is 5 is 250 toughness, roughly. So I can trade if they go to attacks. Next to combat. Oh, but that decks me, doesn't it? 31 cards. Okay. 196, eh? 5 times 5 is 25. That's 250. 5 times 7 is 35. So that's 250 is 35. It's not enough. Nowhere near enough. But we got to start. No, because I really want to trade with this guy to get my Cranko back. So what is this? 85? I have enough to trade with this one and jump that one. So I'm going to say no attacks. I'm going to pass the turn. This is very weird. Pass to the attacks. Pass to blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 should be 100. This takes 20 cards on my deck, leaves me with 11 cards. Is it 20 times 5? 10 times 5 is 50. 20 times. Oh my god! But I just didn't block. I didn't block the other guy. I was so focused on getting my Crinkle back and winning that I didn't block the other Johnny's Pride mate. No punts. L's in the chat. Punts in the chat. We would have won that game. GG's opponent. Well, I'm glad they got there. A Johnny's Pride mate is a legend, and yeah, I deserve to lose to Authority of the Consoles. If I can't beat a Johnny's Pride mate, what am I doing? Like, come on. But that was awesome. That was a great game. I feel like that was just an online punt. I was looking at the timer, thinking about how we were going to lose, and yeah, we lost. Don't think about how you're going to lose. Only think about how you're going to win. The avenue to winning is more important than the avenue to losing. Because yeah, we block. We get 20 death triggers, so we flip our entire deck, so we can play all of our lords. We have the Cranko back, so we can tap. They gain 1 billion life, but they only have one in Johnny's Pride mate, and then we can probably kill them in 1 or 2 turn cycles of Cranko. Oh, that was so close. The having enough bodies to trade with the dude, I probably should have just done that like a couple turns earlier, but alrighty. This hand's good. I like this hand a lot. Cliffs into Lackey. It's probably going to get shocked. Excuse me. Forest, yeah. Seed of Hope. So they're going to go to 20 with this attack. Murder. Paw Patrick, eh? They're looking for delirium stuffs. Sorceries and instants right now, and all they have in the yard. Play a mountain and a seer slicer. That was silly. I should have. Yeah. They were probably going to torch something right now, and playing it like pre-combat was definitely not right. I was thinking about doing it, but I shouldn't have done it. See, because they're just going to try to keep killing my stuff. Paw Patch kicked is fine. I'm not really scared of that at all. Defaced Gallery, combat, swing. Play a Scamp on defense, and I'll pass. FOMO is so good here. Lets them hit Delirium if they need to, like if they were able to, which they were. It lets them hit the Delirium, and it also lets them get the 2/3 blocker down. Oh, that's so good. That's such a good draw. I'll play my Cranko. Saving this Lord because this Lord is super important. Sack a token, exile Cranko. Mm-hmm. Scry to the top's not good for me. So I could trade with my board, but I don't think that's worth it. Could hit. I think they have no cards left in hand. This is pretty much it. If we kill this, Realm and Realm Breaker. Oh, this is an attack. Yeah. This FOMO is really good. Gotta kill that. But I can't play a Lord. Yeah, Realm and Realm Breaker is really good. No attacks because their Paw Patch Recruit puts counters on things, so we're really just trying to block and trade. If we get to play second Lord next turn, we're in pretty good shape. The second FOMO is really good. Good. That's pretty good. Then I'll go to blocks. Trade. Take 6, go to 4. Oh, they're animating the manland. And then this is a separate line of text on this card. So because it's animated, it just has this. That's really cool. I targeted it, so they get to put a counter on the Draconautics Engineer with the Paw Patch. Oh, and now all their stuff can attack because they gave it haste. It's pretty good. Because they tapped the Restless Ridgeline. It's pretty good. And now this one gives them another combat. This is so bad. So we're going to 4. Now we're going to 1. Another Lord. And a Fanatic. But right here, yeah, it's right here. It's on. They already have lethal on the board. They just uptick their in, and I don't have enough blockers. GG's. Okay. I see you, opponent. Red green delirium. It looks like. Leyline could be good. I don't even know if Leyline is good though. Could be decent. Turns off the FOMO, like super aggressive start, which is probably worth it. Otherwise, we'd be looking at like Torch the Tower to hit the FOMO. A Braid could also be decent. Witchstalker's Frenzy could be decent. I think I like Witch Stalker's Frenzy. A Braid might be good. Let me think about what they're playing. It's like NT. I really wish I had a Pyroclasm. For some reason, Pyroclasm is just like one of the best cards in a Goblin's deck. They don't suspect it. Let's take out the Painter Studios and just bring in the Witch Stalker's Frenzies and run it like that. I think that if I'm able to like tempo take out some of their stuff on curve, I should be in a pretty good spot, but we'll see. Play first. Sounds good. Deep breath. Reset. We got this. Yeah, that punt game one. It's nice to get the losses out of the way early. Usually, it's nice to lose early in a tournament because you can always claw your way back. This is trying to pull like removal out of their hand. Like purposefully playing bad into the Pyroclasm. FOMO's decent though. Now they just got Delirium. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. House Squad heavy. Go super wide. Attacks. Everything's going to have haste. Obliterating Bolt. Yep. Guy's gone. This will be an attack for 4. Yeah, this card is just so good. Leave it back as a blocker, which makes sense. Play the Dropkick Bomber. No attacks. We can trade with that FOMO if they want to. But I assume they're just going to kill the Dropkick. Mad. Okay. That's not a murder. Treasures Inside is basically Malevolent Rumble. Mm-hmm. This is a Monstrous Rage or a Shock or something. They're trying to get me to double block here. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Please give me a land. Thank you. Play a Horde Master and a Horde Master. Attack like this. Sure. This means that they have a Pyroclasm probably because they'll, or like any removal like sweeper because they don't care about their creature. Sure. And I'll get 8 death triggers. No, only 4, right? Yeah, because the other creatures died after that creature died. I mean, those cards are good. I like all of those cards. I have a land, so I have 5 mana. This Howl Squad's really good with this Seer Slicer. Krenko might just do nothing. Could just die right away. If I play the Krenko, I lose the Howl Squad. If I play the Howl Squad, I lose the Krenko. I think I'd rather lose the Krenko because the Hollow Squad gives everything haste. And this is like two immediate tokens versus like a bunch of tokens in the future. Yeah, if I just play the Krenko, I just lose to Scorching Shot for sure. And the Pyroclasm? Okay. That would have been a Painter Studio, which would have been good. It would have drawn me 2 cards. Noted. Boarding choices noted. Okay, I'm going to 5 myself with this, but it's fine. I'm not sure. We're in a pretty tough spot. Well, there's something. Another questing druid. It's a goblin. I love it. I'm just happy they're playing goblins. Play the scam. Yeah, this is a really cool deck. I lost this at the RCQ actually today. No attacks. Even though I make a guy, it's not. I mean, I don't make the guy if it's not alive. Oh, I forgot there was one in the graveyard. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Shoot the other one. Krenko? Land. Okay. No attacks. We can't just be dead. Now we're just dead. No, we go to 1. Good game, opponent. Well played. Well, sometimes your opponent does awesome goblin things and they win a game. And you know what? You got to be okay with that. Deep breath. Reset. We still got 3 wins to get. I'm going to step outside real quick. I will be right back after these messages from your sponsors. Wait, it's just Jack. And thank you for watching all those messages from from the sponsors. I know that they really appreciate it, and I do too. Make sure everything's working. Double, triple check everything. My hair's still wet. Go back to arena, and we're gonna win this effing thing. We're going to go 3-2 because we're gonna take a deep breath. Reset. This Draconautics engineer needs to be a painter studio. We're changing that after this match. Or after this tournament event. Cut down my cup and scamp. I will ping you in your face. I feel like an ant. Maze mind tone shows me mono black control. I feel like a man who's lacking a soul. So sold my soul. Sold my soul. Alright. Maze mind tome. Tome. 18. We untap, we play a land here. Land's pretty good. Order run. We're happy they didn't wait. I don't think we still play the Lord. I think we play the Squee. Get an extra token on the battlefield. So when we play the Lord, it deals extra damage. Not decline or not sack it. Got another nowhere to run out of their hand. Okay. It's another Lord. I think we still use our mana efficiently. We could have played Painter Studio to be safe, but I feel like this is better. So the sequence this turn was really close. We either go Squee or Howl Squad Heavy. But then I thought if they play a hard Wrath, like a Damnation or a Languish, then we're going to really want these 3-drops to recover and like rebuild the board. So playing the 1-drop and the 2-drop is actually the same mana efficiency, but also allows us to play towards a board wipe better. Burst strike. This card is really cool though. Super high on this card. Yeah. That works. Land gone. Drew land anyways. Attack your face. And step get a guy. Then I have the Reckless Lackey trigger or crack up, and I have a Mirrex up. So we say, because that'd be 5. If we hit a land, this is pretty good. So now, yes, we hit a land. Perfect. So we can go Howl Squad Heavy, Things of Haste, Squee with haste, Guy, attack, G. Well played. Okay. You give me the achievement expendable minions now? Now, not in the previous match when I made like 100 of them, 100 goblins, and couldn't beat 2 life-linking Ajani Privemates. I will say that is some legendary level stuff. Like my opponent had 2 Authority of the Consuls and 2 Ajani Privemates. One of them was 147. The other one was an 85. And I just couldn't power through it. If you guys are watching live, it'll be going up tomorrow as a VOD on the channel. But oh my god, that was one of the craziest games I've ever played. And I was gonna get there. I forgot to click block. I was trading with one of them. I had 55 5/5s, and I was gonna trade with the one that was in 85. And then I just had to literally just put 1 on the other blocker, or on the other attacker, the one that was 147. And I just was so excited about trading with the one guy that I just forgot to click block on the other guy, and I just straight up lost. But that was round 1. We take those L's. Round 1, take an L, focus up, clean house. I'll keep my 1, 2, 3. This crank will be cool, but I'm probably, if I flood, but I'm probably not going to flood. Yeah, like in this matchup, I don't care about that crank at all. See? It doesn't care about itself either. Oh, why did I attack with the Horde Master? That was silly. Puts them to 9. Temporary lockdown. Okay, take the squee. I was gonna say there's an argument to take the Lord, but I think the squee's the right choice. This gives me a guy attack. Put you to 2. Maybe I don't need Krenko. My buddy, I know it's blasphemy. I love Krenko, but my buddy Julian was telling me, what if you just play like a different card in the Krenko slot? And I'm going to test Krenko to high heaven with Howl Squad Heavy especially. It's like super, super cool. However, good game. However, if there's a better configuration of goblins, I want to find it. We didn't see anything. Sometimes you don't board because, you know, you didn't see enough to board. Sometimes you don't board because you just don't have anything to board. This would be a matchup where I bring in Stonebrain if I had them in the sideboard. How many of my losses today were to decks that I wanted to bring in Stonebrain against? Hellraiser, I could just take the Hellraisers out of their deck. Then they don't have any threats. Or we could leave. No, yeah. That's a tough one, especially. Opponents first. This is good. That's not good. Opponent, why are you smart? Opponent, stop being smart. Yeah, see, versus the Johnny's, like a Johnny Primate deck, right? We can like just go much bigger than them and scale through this with a Krenko. However, against a real deck, I don't want to say real deck because that's offensive, but like against a deck that does things like with an efficient clock with evasion that I can't just chump block every turn. The Authority of the Council is just backbreaking. 4 colors, okay. Play the 5th. I know it's domain. I really know I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. Yep, that makes sense. The card's good. No! Don't do it. Don't just click buttons. I was just clicking yes, yes, yes to everything, and I sacked my scamp. Well, yeah. Okay, so now we know what we need to board again. Board 4. I have to bring in. Oh, but the scamp would have been able to kill it. If we hadn't sacked the scamp, it would have been 2/2, and they could not have blocked any of these from now on, which is crazy. Yeah. No blocks. We can race, I think. We'll just dump everything into this board. Because if they board wipe, they lose the Zero. The issue is we could just offer a trade, right? But they would never take that. And they probably have so much interaction in their hand, we need to try to raise. They are at max, or we are at max speed now. Please make Authority of the Council as a creature. I would love to block. Poke? Yeah. Are they scared? They're missing their land drop, so they're scared. I have infinite mana, huh? Combat, get a guy, you get a trigger. They're going to play another ley line. Second green source gives them their second white source. This is very bad for us. Oof. Glad we didn't sack the firebrand then. The issue now is they can just sunfall, and I lose everything. Yeah, this is a sunfall for sure. Block. One block. Sack to ping. Another land. Okay, I'm glad that's gone. No life gain for you. Sunfall. It's like not even close to enough, but yeah. But now I get my house squad heavy back. Oh, but this authority is just so good here. Play this. $25, pass it over. Second sunfall. Yeah. Play the scamp. If they have one remove, or no, they don't even need a removal spell. Good game. Yeah. Authority of the Consuls is amazing. So we lost to Zur that game. It doesn't hit everything. This hits the green overlord. I guess we really wanted to happen at instant speed. I mean, but this just kills Zur on curve. This is just better at killing Zur, so we're just going to play this. Trim the Krenkos because the authority makes it really bad. Yeah. One land is all I ask for, is one single mountain. A mountain. Cavern on Goblin. Opponent said hello, so I said hello back. Oh, it's like a Mike Myers hello. 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 Just run Lords out there. They play Day of Judgment though. Yeah, I mean we kind of want to save the bodies for later anyways. We just push the Lords as fast as possible. Another barrage, eh? These would be Krenkos, so that's totally fine. Go to combat, I'll attack. Elspeth Smite. Get lost. Give me 2 maps, okay. There goes a land. I was in the play. I mean, there was a land exile there. It's a pretty good chance there's going to be another one on top. Nope. Don't want a 3-drop. I will instead just put another thing here. Hit my land drop. And pass. We don't get another guy. We don't collect $200. We don't pass go. Avatar. Overlord, okay. Yeah, this can't hit an Overlord. So if they go land Zur next turn, they can turn that into a creature and we can't kill it with Lithomantic. Drop kick. Go to 18, take 3. 15. Split up is fine. Land, creature. For sure play this. Play this Seer Slicer because it's got more power. Land, Sunfall. The tap land's pretty good because then it's going to let them Sunfall next turn. Kind of like spend more time setting up this turn. Opponent's mapping out their turns pretty well. This is something that they can't Sunfall. There's the Zur. Yeah, if I had double Witch Stalker Frenzy here, I'd be in a much better spot. I go Lithomantic here. Turn off all that craziness. Flip to... They're definitely going to Sunfall next turn. We want them to Sunfall. So we want to push them to Sunfall next turn. No attacks. Sunfall. Get lost, okay. We already drew 2 cards from it. That's good. Show me the Sunfall. Another Overlord, okay. I can play through multiple Overlords, no problem. Goblin. Go to face gallery again. Play a House Squad Heavy. Don't attack. Sunfall? Okay. Sure. Opponent's going super wide. I respect it. Yeah, it's lethal if you don't block. So we'll do this. Yeah, I think they might got us. Might have gotten us here. All my guys enter-tapped, and they got a bunch of power. Good game. I had to try. I had to look at the cards and see how they're going to pan out, and unfortunately, it didn't end up in our favor this time. Well, a series of bad breaks, and sometimes that happens. It's a game of variance, ups and downs. Question is, can we get our second win? Maybe I used up all my luck at the RCQ today, and we weren't going to do well today on the stream. That happens sometimes, you know. You can only have so much RNG that goes your way. Dragonautics to the bottom. This is a 7-card hand because the Painter Studio is 2 cards. I'm just so incredibly high on this card. And that's not because I'm high. Goblin. Oh, no. Not good game. Hello. No. I didn't mean to say good game. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Opponent, I swear. I'm not like that. I'm sorry. No, the opponent's gonna curb stomp me because I accidentally bumped the good game button and they think that I'm BMing them. Oh, okay. Start swinging. Yeah, right? I was like trying to click the hello button as soon as I finished doing the Goblin thing, but I clicked good game on accident and now I'm an asshole. Wait, what? All right, we'll be back. We'll be back for that card. I didn't know that card was in standard. Goblin or Flame might be on the docket for cards to test. I know this is Goblin or Flame, but yeah. Like multiple copies of these Lord effects are just so good in standard right now. Godric's pretty good, but we can go. Here's a dropkick bomber. Here's a firebrand. Combat attack. Scamps of 4. I'll activate. Kill your Godric. good emotes, opponent. Opponent's got the emotes. Got the emotes for days. Another Lord. A billion. Sheesh. A good old-fashioned race. I love that emote. Okay. Playing against mono red aggro. Traditionally, it's really good to have a braid and torch the tower. Cutting the Painter Studio. Cutting a painter studio and all the Crankos. And I will always love you. Always love you. I'm not Whitney Houston. Or shout out to whoever sings that song. Respect. I know I butchered your name. Keep 7. This hand's fine. We have removal because they're playing red. We want to have removal spawn one. Most of our goblins. Hello. Phoenix tick, sure. We're not going to really have a turn off to kill this thing for the rest of the game. Play a 2-2. Kill my 2-2. We're chilling. Play the Firebrand. Play the Sear Slicer. Attack for 3. Make a blocker. That won't be blocking. Felden and Swift Spear. Torch is good. Exiled my Sear Slicer. Let's go on. No blocks. We have this other Lord. Goblin. Play the Lord. Go with swinging. No, I won't buff it up yet. We could need to give something else haste. Like the dragon we're going to make next turn. Run on Excavator. Mechanized Warfare is really cool. No blocks. You can do the thing. So now we go play a Lord. Haste the dudes. Combat. Attack with everything. GG's. Good match, opponent. Well, we got our second win, but it was all, I don't want to say all for naught. It was not what we were looking for. This event did not go the way that we planned. So let's take this information and go back to the drawing board. So yeah, 2, 3 in this one, not the greatest. So if we go back to our decks, Rakdos Fish. So what did we do here? We went up on Krenkos, so we'll go back down to 2. And then we went down on Draconautics up on Painter Studio. And honestly, I just wanted all 4 Painter Studios. We could put another Squee back in. And this is back to 61. 24 lands. Let's go back to 23. Sideboard felt fine. I kind of missed Pyroclasm, so let's add Pyroclasm. Two Lithomantic, 2 Torch, 2 Abrade, 2 Witchstalker Frenzy. Means I can play 3 Pyroclasm. And we'll just say it's like that. Now we're going to go home, play 1 best of 1, because that's how you find out if your changes are good. You play a single match of best of 1, or a single game of best of 1. And if you win, then your changes were good. And then you can go play Brawl. Probably play like 3 or 4 Brawl games tonight for y'all, and then I'll call it. See, look. See how much better this is already? Perfect representation of our sample size. No! I just can't escape this deck. And I will always find you, authority of the consoles. 'Cause I don't know why, but I see you everywhere. Probably because red is the most played deck, but I just don't care. Hey, if you're not having fun, then start having fun, because life is about you having fun. If you're not enjoying your life, then what are you doing? It goes down. The way that I've always said it is, if I'm not having fun, then no one is, right? You have to prioritize yourself enjoying life before anybody else should prioritize enjoy. I don't want to say that. That sounds very selfish. You're responsible for your own happiness, is what I'm trying to say, right? If you're dependent on the way that other people are feeling for the way that you're living, you're ultimately not going to be happy. So you have to take an active part in being happy in your life. And so that's what I mean, is you have to care about your happiness before anybody else does, more than anybody else does care about your happiness. It sounds so weird, and I'm sorry. Sunfall? Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe our changes weren't the greatest. We'll just say that. Goblin, play a sweet, play a lackey. Second Sunfall would be pretty brutal, but at this point they could just play like an Overlord of the Mistmoors. Make some flying dorks, or just wait. They have so much life; they could just wait a bunch of turns. Cause staring at the bottom of a brown paper bag, and all I really see is how fucking sad I've been ever since I've started to live this way. My brain is all decayed and I feel not the same. Trying to be okay and trying just to get by, as every single day I feel like I'm living just a lie. Trying to be okay inside of this brain. It's all a little strong, but I'm just okay. I'm gonna die to this 4/4, which is crazy. House Squad heavy again. I think this lackey's got to be on jump block duty, which is crazy. No, I want to crank up my speed so this House Squad heavy can eventually do things. Whoa. Okay. Opponent's got the things. Talent's pretty good. Copy. Can't really copy it because it just dies right away, but you still draw. Oh, they can copy their land. That's a that's a ramp spell for sure. Mm-hmm. If I play this first and I hit a land, double land even. I'll take double land. Oof. Oof is the sound that the oof makes. No attacks here. Beans is good. They don't have a man land. Or a land. Creature land. Glad I didn't attack. Okay, land's really good. Hollow Squad. Oh, this is all tapped. Good game. Yeah, the authority. You see why it's so good against my deck. Even when I'm trying to be defensive, it slows me down to a point where I can't do that. I can't even do that effectively.